Okay, I wanted to talk about the Blackhawk T-Series line of holsters today. A few months ago, I was looking for something to replace my Safariland 6390 RDS level 1 holster. I've been using it for a little over a year. Great holster, nothing wrong with Safariland at all, but you can tell, just comparison here, it's a lot of holster. It's a big, bulky holster, and it weighs about twice as much as this particular T-Series holster from Blackhawk. So the main reason I was shopping around for something else, been getting into the run and gun style competitions. So kind of a biathlon, running biathlon type event, carry your rifle, pistol, all your ammo, anything else you're going to need on the course. And so any little bit that you can save as far as weight is concerned is important. So I've been trying to reduce the overall weight of my kit, and one of the things that I wanted to work on was the holster and the overall setup. With the Safariland, I have to run with my flashlight on the gun. I don't need the light. We're doing it during daytime hours. Obviously, if I did a nighttime event, then I would use that holster. But something that's going to be during the daytime, I'm going as bare bones as I can, and that's when I decided to give the T-Series holster a try. For those of you, most of you are familiar with the older Serpa style. Personally, I never have had a real complaint with it, but I know there's lots of people that do not like or do not allow the use of these holsters because it requires your trigger finger to unlock the mechanism there. Whereas on the T-Series, they went to a thumb activated locking mechanism. The holster itself is made out of a little bit different material. It's a little bit thicker than the Serpa line, and this particular one is the L2C, which is their level 2 concealment design. So if you're an outside the waistband kind of person and you like to carry openly, if your state allows that, this might be something to take a look at too, because it's got that active retention and thumb release function. So overall, I've been real happy with it. Holds the gun real securely. Again, I'm running with a red dot, no flashlight. They do make options for using a flashlight. And it holds the gun very securely. The thumb activation is a little bit different motion compared to the Safariland, where on this one you're squeezing in with your thumb. You go to draw and grip the gun, your thumb's right on that paddle. You just have to put inward pressure to remove the gun, versus on the Safariland, it's a little bit more of a downward pressure on the locking mechanism. So it just took a little bit of time to get used to that, to have good, efficient draws as you're gripping and removing the gun, but it works really well. I also like this belt attachment. It's kind of similar to a Blade Tech lock system. Just latches closed. You got two little tabs on the side, squeeze them together, unlocks it. You can obviously adjust for cant, and then you've also got, based on your belt loop or your belt size, you can adjust the shim there so it holds it nice and tight. So as I've been out training and running, it's held the gun really well. Doesn't flop around on me. Holds the gun a little bit higher on my kit than the Safariland. And got my next running gun in January, so that'll be the first time that I really put it to the test in a competition, but I've done enough running with it and shooting with it now that I feel comfortable with it, and it'll work pretty well. Something else to keep in mind when you compare the cost. So this particular one, again, the L2C was about 70 bucks. My Safariland ran me 170 bucks. So quite a bit difference there on price. Weighs about half as much as the Safariland, especially when you take off the flashlight. And has proven to be a pretty good option for me at this point. So check them out. If you're in the market for a new holster and you have a specific purpose why you need need one with active retention, definitely would take a look at the Blackhawk and good option that's out there. So anyways, I hope this helps, and if you like these kind of reviews, let me know. Leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it.